I told you I gave you many chances to improve. I understand that you're not happy, but it's not good to be labeling someone as the P word and spreading these rumours. It's not very pleasant, and I don't even want to say the P word, because people are probably going to listen and get the wrong idea. So you see, this started, this all could have been avoided if you had listened to me and you had not sworn in the live chat at Pratt. Now, yes, you only told me afterwards that you had Tourette's, so it is your fault really for this. It's not my fault that I banned you, or I got you I got you banned from Instagram. And I told you, I was very clear. I said, I gave you a warning. Well, actually, I didn't even give you a warning. I told you, well, you could call it a sort of warning. I told you that you have to behave if you're going to join and there's people in public. So you probably didn't take that seriously enough. And there were many curse words. There were 43 at least F words and 10 P words. So this is on you. This is your fault, because did you really expect me to do nothing and let you get away with that sort of behaviour? No, I don't. And the fact that you didn't really seem concerned. You said that I hacked you, and then you said some other things. So you took this as a joke, and I'm not the sort to joke about like this. I know if you want to do pranks, you do it with people that can do these sort of dirty pranks with you, like Balin and your own friends, but you do not do it with me. I'm not that sort of person, and I am very strict in my standards, and you should know this. I've known you for about 4 months at least, and you know what's expected when you join a live. And I seriously have to say that if this Tourette's problem is really that bad as you're saying, as you told me when I came home, it was on a Friday, nearly a week exactly. If it's that bad, then you can always choose not to join. That's a simple option, isn't it? You just don't join the live chat at all, because, as I said, it's your responsibility. It's not my responsibility to be telling you, how you should behave in the live stream. It is your responsibility, because I'm the one that allows you in. So I set the rules, and if you can't follow something simple, and it's not even asking a lot, it's just asking you to refrain from saying any F words or any vulgar words. I'm not saying that you can't be funny or you can't make a joke or anything. No, I'm just saying to be civilized and have a meaningful sort of conversation, or a funny conversation, whatever sort of conversation you want, but just make it civil, and that's my standards. I say this to everyone, and you definitely broke that trust between us, and then you're going around saying that I'm a P word to everybody, and that's not nice. And yes, I've been banned for 2 days from commenting on the chat, on the group chat, and well, I don't think that was necessary, but if it is what it is, and at least I can still still communicate on a live and get my messages across. So I think this rumour needs to be calmed down now, because I don't really like the fact that it's spreading. And then Connor was what can I say? I mean, he sounded like he was irritated a bit, but I don't really think that this really should be taken this far. Like, you know, threatening to tell the people in the gym to suspend membership and all of that is going too far, and the workplace and whatever, because there's no need, and no children have been hurt, and no children will be hurt, as I always try to look out for the best and raise the building of character and the good qualities, and getting children to behave well and not swear and be friendly. So this was really blown out of proportion a lot. Now I don't know if that's why Connor was, you know, a bit serious before, or whether that was due to family problems. He still hasn't answered that, because he was a lot more. He was his usual self. You see, in the group chat, he was back to his best charm and best charisma, and being his usual friendly self, which is good to know. So I don't understand how within a day or two that he could suddenly become, you know, so cheerful and everything. So the question is it really family problems that caused him to behave serious? Was it the fact that he believed what Mack was saying and didn't want to speak to me much? It seemed like the latter. So anyway, and also Aidan and Callum, I'm glad that you finally joined. I was waiting for that. It's been a long time now. Yes, I have to say that I monitor a lot of videos, and I check to see who's doing no swear and who can follow the rules well. So yeah, I think I was a bit surprised at your behaviour at the end, though, because you said you got bored, or you feel bored, and then you went on to swear 14 times. Now, well, that is unacceptable. And then you said you claimed that you got hacked, but I didn't see any hacking there. I didn't notice any hacking, so I'm gonna say no. I think Connor was surprised too at your behaviour. Too many F words, too many S words at the end. You were good in the beginning, you were good in the middle. I don't know how many F words you said in total, but I will find out. Believe it might have been about 3 or 4, something like that. Definitely not excessive, but still, you still have work to do, and we will see. I think you definitely can go a live stream without saying any F words. I mean, that's the standard we want, and hopefully we'll get it, because I can help you here. I was very impressed. Well, I can always trust Connor, that's the thing, and I keep praying that he keeps this level up. I mean, on my live streams, it should sometimes he does give me a scare, I must admit. Like he nearly gave me a heart attack on the last, I don't know, the stream about a month ago, but he said trucker at the end, and not, you know, not the other really bad F word. But I got a bit of a shock, because I thought I had to listen to the thing about 100 and something times before it finally realised that what he was saying was not what I thought he was saying. So, ooh, it's a relief. But yeah, this live stream was pretty good. So yeah, he was entertaining. He always entertains me with his antics. But yeah, Aidan, I would really suggest that you try and improve your speech, and don't use the F words at all. Please do not use them in my live stream, because I don't tolerate that, and I usually kick people straight away. But I think you said sorry a few times, which was the only reason why I decided to keep you in. And your behaviour is improving, which is good, but it needs to get better still. Who else was in there? Well, Kylie had to kick her because she had no respect, and I should say that she had my respect for a while, but then she started be swearing and using the F word, so I had to kick her, and that was a pity, but there you go. And you know that I will not tolerate that. I know she's angry, but you still cannot swear in my live stream, no matter how angry you get. That's a golden rule. And no matter how angry you feel. And of course Mack as well, he failed many times. This is in fact a classic example of why I do not let people join, because I need to trust them. If you come in my live stream, you should know what I expect by now. Even if you're new, then that's a bit different. Then I can be a little bit understanding, but even then, I mean, once I tell you once or twice, you should remember automatically. I shouldn't even have to keep repeating. You should know immediately what to expect. And this is why I worry about Kylie, because I think she knows what I expect, but she just doesn't choose to follow. And with Mack now, I've heard people say he has Tourette's, but that's no excuse anyway, because I still don't expect you to use the F words, and if you do, then you know I'm going to kick you out. So I had to kick him a few times. So you see, this is a classic example of why he shouldn't be in my live streams, because he cannot prove it. He just cannot prove that he can. I think maybe he can go 2 minutes at max without saying an F word, and that's it. So unless he can assure me, if he wants to stay longer, then he has to respect that, and I would not tolerate any sort of F words or any bad language now. So it doesn't look like he's going to be in it again unless I give him the 2 minutes sort of time frame, and then cut him out after 2 minutes or less, maybe even 1 minute, because as soon as he says what he needs to say without swearing, there's always a risk that he can blurt out the F word. So I'm gonna say if he joins, and he's gonna have to stay only for 2 minutes. So that was that, and as I said, Connor was the best behaved as expected, and also the good thing that I noticed after the 2 live streams of no F words or no other bad words, he also went live, and his live stream was very clean, which was very impressive. And also Kylie joined, but she didn't go live with him, but she was good. I mean, you know, she didn't say any bad words in text either, so it can be done. This is the point I'm making. If you really try hard enough, you can. And I've seen that it's been done before, where everyone went without any F words, apart from, I think, Roger used an S word. But the point is, it can be done. You can get perfection without any bad language at all. If you really try, if you really make the effort, you can do it. And now the challenge for Connor is trying to get the 40 videos on his live stream without an F word or without an S word. So far it's good. So far it's one live stream since the last one in April that lasted about 25 minutes or so, and it was no bad words. So good luck with the next 39, and then you really will be at God level speech control, at Dizzy's level. So I know you can do it. You just I'll give you a few tips. First of all is don't look at bad images, because this would create bad thoughts in your mind, and it might not come out. But if you if you're going with Siggy and seeing these bad images, and he speaks vulgar, so it would happen that you would also blurt it out, because that's what happens when you associate with people who are not at the level of not swearing, and not at the level where they don't use vulgarity, and they're clean, where they're not using vulgarity. So if you associate with good people, and people that encourage you to keep up your clean speech and your good vocabulary and your good pure behaviour, and no cuss, like you said, then you will get your 40 videos. And if you get angry, then just remember that it's not worth saying the F word, even if you feel like it. Just keep saying fudge, or and when you, of course, when you repeat what someone says, you just use the first letter, and you never say the full word. Well, that I've explained, and that anyway. So that's more for beginners now, but you're advanced. So of course I don't expect you to slip up now. But when you get angry is when you still shouldn't say the full F word or vulgar P words. You just try your best. It is difficult, I can understand, and there's always temptations, but remember that you believe in Christ. You mentioned about Jesus, so just imagine him in your mind and guiding you, and stopping any demons of vulgar thoughts coming out of your mouth, coming out of your tongue, because that's what they do. These invisible demons would try and tempt you to use a foul word, and make you angry and curse. And then, of course, when you realise it, it's too late then. I mean, yes, afterwards you can correct yourself, but it's always better to correct yourself before you say it. This is the key, not after. Not after you do a rap song or you tell a joke and then you correct yourself. Well, okay, that's acknowledging you did something wrong and you correct it, but if you know beforehand not to do it, so you don't have to apologise, then you see, that is the the best level we want. That is Dizzy level. Okay.